The next topic is population change. The population change refers to the change in the number of people during the specific period of time. The world population had not been stable, so this is actually due to the change in the number of births and deaths. For an extremely long period of human history until the 1800, the world population grew steadily but slowly. So, um, the large number of the babies were born, but they died early too. This was as there were no proper health facilities, sufficient food was not available for all the peoples, farmers were not able to produce enough to meet the demand of rising population. As a result, the total increase in the population was very slow. So in 1804, the population of the world reached up to 1 billion, and after 150 years, in 1959, the population of the world was 3 billion. Within 40 years, the population of 6 billion. So that is called the birth rate. Okay, so deaths are usually measured growth rate. Okay, so and immigration. So immigrants are the people who leave a country. So when the people move from one country to another, what they decide, not only is so something like Kenya, so now with the health in this country, so like the because of low and low budget, right? People of these countries are educated, they know the consequences of disease because there may be shortage of resources. Next is population composition. So how crowded a country is has little to do with its level of the economic development. For example, both Bangladesh and Japan are very densely populated, but the Japan is more economically developed than the Bangladesh, right? So this is due to the better education facility, health facilities, right? Life expectancy in Japan. So to understand the role of the people as a resource, we need to know uh, more about their quality. So that refers to the common population has to know how many families, where they belong to, how they are, and what are employed, and what is the income level and health ratio, right? So this is called the population composition. Means an interesting a way of studying the population composition of a country is by looking at the population pyramids. Okay, so population pyramid refers to the graphical illustration of age structure of particular country, and this population pyramid also called the ASEX pyramid, right? So the population pyramid show the total population divided into into various age group, that may be 5 to 9, 10 to 14, and so on. Okay, so you can see here, so the vertical number are representing the different age group. Okay, so as you can see, 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, and so on, right? So here a horizontal line, and these number representing the percentage of population. So females are shown on the right side on a pyramid, and the males are shown on the left side. Okay, so the percentage of the total population subdivided into the males and females in each of these groups. So this one we have already covered. So the shape of the population pyramids tells the story of the people living in that particular country. So the number of the children below the age of 15 are shown at the bottom and reflect the level of the birth. So as you can see here, so these are the this bottom level of this pyramid is representing the young population. So this is called the dependent population below the age of 15, right? The size of the top shows the number of the aged people. Okay, so as you can see here, more than 65-year age. So in this way, the top is representing the aged people and the number of deaths. So this is how people and the country and the of the population, right? So as you can see here in the middle of this, right? So this is representing the working section of the population, right? So in this way, the dependents depend on this working lot of the population. The population pyramid also tell us how many dependents are there in a country. So this one we have already covered, and the population pyramids of a country in which the birth and death rates both are high is broad at the base and rapidly narrow towards the top. So as you can see here, you can find out the high birth rate at the bottom, because high birth rate is there, right? So the young population is more here, and narrow top representing the death rate here for aging population. So this is because although the many children are born, a large percentage of them die in their infancy, and relatively few becomes the adults, and there are very few old people, right? So this situation is typified or represented by the pyramid shown for Kenya. So as you can see here, this is the population pyramid of Kenya. So in countries where the death rates, especially among the very young, are decreasing, and